Everybody described 9-volt games, and I thought the lighting would be a little bit better. I don't like shadows on my eyes; it makes me look baked. I'm actually not right now. I'm just in a hypermanic mood. Today, I want to talk about the PlayStation Classic. Now, I did the initial, impressions on the PlayStation Classic when I originally got it. I did an unboxing and whatnot, and then I did an unboxing. I did my initial 2 days later reactions of it, and I said that for a collector, it's good to have. But it's not a good, it's not good compared to the Super Nintendo and the NES Classic. Sorry, I have messages popping up or notifications popping up while I'm trying to do this video and I can't see my own face and it's fucking with me. So, anyways, what I said was it was good for collectors just to have for nostalgic purposes, and the fact that you get it as a discounted price just made it more alluring to get. What I was trying to tell you, because I don't like to promote piracy that much on my channel, is to get yourself one of these, put it in the slot 2, and then put whatever fucking games you want on there. Who cares what 20 games they put on this thing? Do you know how easy this is to modify? I've been posting on Instagram games I've been putting on it, but I actually want to do a fair warning thing about this. Now, I made the Raspberry Pi. I hack everything that I can hack that I feel like, I'm not going to touch my PlayStation, my Xbox One until the generation's over. Then I'll do the hacks on it. Maybe not, because I have a lot of digital games. But as far as emulation from up to the PS1 era, I'll hack the shit out of it. And I'm fine with that. And then I'll modify it. I have pretty much every game already on my laptop or already on an external hard drive. So I don't really have to go fishing for much. Problem is, and it's a word of warning to you, doing the Bleem sync on here, I'm not going to provide any links in the comments or in the description or anything, because I don't want piracy tied to my channel. Google already hates me enough. But I'm going to tell you that installing Bleem Sync is as easy as looking up how do I install Bleem Sync. BLEEMSNYC. SYNC. I said I wasn't high. I'm not. I had a rough week. My brain's just all over the place, and I thought I'd feel good and do a video. Plus, I've been doing this all day, and it's awesome. So what I was saying, I put in a bunch of games. Now you can go back and you can play the original games on here. It's as simple as popping this out when the power's off, or even with this in, you can go to the original menu, or you can go to a modified menu that you make yourself. Is if you put the cover arts of the games you put on here, that whole wheel gets split up into those games. I use RetroArch, which is the basic build on the inside. I'm used to RetroArch from Raspberry Pi. I love that. That whole layout, the whole UI is awesome. So what I do is I drop all the games into the downloads, but I have this thing, I'm finally getting back to it. When I hack all these other things, I always dump every ROM I can into it before I even power it on. And then I don't ever use it. I haven't touched my Raspberry Pi since I streamed, because it's just an overwhelming amount of things on it that I'm like, I want to play something, and I'll pop it on and I'll go through and I'm like, I can't even pick this 5,000, between 5,000 and 7,500 games on my Raspberry Pi. I'm not going to go through all of them and pick one I like. I'm going to play a couple for a couple minutes and then give up. If I put games on here 4 at a time, I will actually play those 4 games. I figured that out. So, if you do it right, this can actually be very enjoyable. The controller works, but the best part is with Bleem Sync, and you're using a DualShock game. If you're using Bleem Sync, you pick RetroArch and you have a DualShock game. Well, it's not going to fly on here. You can put a PS4 controller into this, and it will work. Yes. That's just a USB. But you can put a PS4 controller in here, and it will work through RetroArch. So you can play all your DualShock games. This is actually a phenomenal little piece of technology that I feel like someone at Sony just made it so easy for gamers to utilize the rest of it. And they said, fuck it. They're like, you know what? We don't want to pay for all the licenses on titles. You guys are going to hack our shit and do it yourselves. Just do it anyways. And then the other best part is go to Walmart. These are $20. You can hack this shit and turn it into a $130 machine if you really wanted to be a douchebag and sell them. I think you should get one. Look up Bleem Sync. Buy one of these. I bought the discrete flash drive. I think this actually has 32 gigs on it, but like I said, I put my games on in chunks at 4 of a time, except for standby classics like Silent Hill and stuff, which will always be there. But I rotate them out. And I think you could have a lot of fun with this, especially at the price point. There's really no excuse for you to get it. So hopefully that changes some of your minds. I have hacked it. I mean, well, I can't even say mod it. I didn't even really have to mod it. It's a soft mod, so I hacked it. And I put my own games on there, and I think now the PlayStation Classic is phenomenal. I would actually put it right up there with, especially the fact that you can use other controllers now with RetroArch. I put it up there with the N64 and the Super Nintendo Classic, while at its base, when you buy it at the store, not even comparable. But after you hack all three of them, it's all the same thing. It's just the box that you have the games for that console on. I mean, this you could even put N64 games on if you wanted to. So, I don't know. Pick your spots. What do you think? I had a coffee here and I didn't even take a sip of it. Once upon a time, I had a friend tell me, my friend Dean, that if he drank coffee the way I did, he would be throwing up out of his mouth and his ass all day. Thank you guys for watching.